Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Faith, and today I have a hip opening yoga practice for you. So today's class is going to consist of gentle stretches to help open up the hips, increase hip flexibility, and release any emotional stress out of the body. So this is a great practice to do if you spend a lot of time sitting, or if you're just looking for a wonderful way to release stress out of the body, release tension out of the body, and relax and unwind. So feel free to visit this class anytime you need it. This is also a great class to do if you're just looking to increase that hip flexibility and feel your best. So with that said, go ahead, grab your mat, and we'll get started. All right, we'll go ahead and get started lying down on our backs. And then once you make it there, place the soles of your feet to either side of the mat and allow your knees to fall into each other. Relax your arms alongside your body with the palms face up and close your eyes. And just take a moment to ease into your body. So, not trying to force or change anything. Just allowing gravity to soften and relax your muscles. And as you begin to settle into the earth, start to deepen your breath. Taking deep breaths in and out through the nose. Noticing the breath as you inhale, and as you exhale, feeling the breath release. Softening the facial muscles, letting go of your shoulders and your arms. Just taking these next few moments to breathe and to relax. And once you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Hug the knees into your chest and begin to rock the body from side to side. A gentle massage for the sacrum, releasing tension out of the low back. And then gently come back to center. Place your hands over to your knees and start to circle the knees out and around, warming up the hip joints. And then reverse the direction. So what we're trying to do here is just stimulate blood flow into the hips, releasing any blocked or stagnant energies. Beautiful. Now come back to center. Draw both knees back in towards the chest. Interlace your fingers around your right shin and extend your left leg straight out in front of you. Pull your right knee in towards your chest and feel this stretch. And then we'll move into our half happy baby. Place your right hand to the outer edge of your right foot. Begin to open up the hip as you press your right knee down towards the floor. Breathing here. Getting a nice stretch through the right hip. And then gently release the foot. Pull the right knee back in towards the chest. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, use your left hand to push your right knee across the body and over to the left, coming into a gentle twist. Extending your right arm out to the side and gazing over that right shoulder. Staying here with your breath. Feeling a gentle release through the right glute muscle and the lower back. And then gently come back to center. Bend your left knee and plant the sole of your left foot down onto the mat, preparing for supine pigeon pose. Cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Lift the left foot up as you thread your right arm through the legs, interlacing the fingers around your left shin. Gently draw both knees into the chest and breathe. Keeping both feet flexed here. Making sure your shoulders and your low back stay grounded into the mat. Gently release the left foot down, uncross the legs, and we'll do all of that on the other side. So go ahead and pull the left knee in towards the chest and extend the right leg in front of you. Hold it here for a moment. And then take your half happy baby, grabbing onto the outer blade of your left foot. Gently press your hand into your left foot as you open up the left hip. Doing your best to bring that left knee down towards the floor. Staying here for a couple of breaths. And then gently release the foot. Draw the left knee back in towards the chest. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, twist the right leg across the body and all the way to the left. Extending the left arm out to the side. Keep your left shoulder grounded into the mat and breathe. And then on your next inhale, gently untwist. Pull the left knee back in towards the chest, and we'll move into our supine pigeon. Bending the right knee, cross the left ankle on top of the right knee and lift the right leg up. Thread your left arm through the legs. Interlace the fingers around your right shin and gently draw both knees in towards the chest. breathing space into the left hip. And then slowly release, uncross the legs, draw both knees back in towards the chest and give yourself a hug, bringing your forehead to your knees, rounding through the spine, and then lower the head back down. Place your hands behind your knees, and then gently rock yourself up to a seated position. From here, cross the ankles and make your way onto all fours, coming into our tabletop. Shoulders in line with your wrists, hips are stacked above the knees. And then we'll start to find some cats and cows. So as you inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round through the spine, draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch the lower back, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through the spine. So keep moving at your own pace. Moving with the breath. And then once you're ready, come back to a neutral spine. As you inhale, extend the right leg behind you. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of your right hand, coming into lizard pose. Take a moment to readjust your stance. Maybe sliding that left knee back a bit. And then once you've found your foundation, gaze forward, ground down through the hands. Lift and open the chest as you press the hips down. Feeling a deep stretch in the left hip flexor. Choosing to stay here, or if it's within your practice, you can take a quad stretch, bending into the left knee, reaching the right hand back to grab the foot. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can roll over onto the outer blade of your right foot and open the right hip out. So you're getting the same benefits no matter what. So just find what feels good for you here and come back to the breath. Now, if you're in a quad stretch, gently release the foot, place the right hand back down to come back into lizard pose. Hold it here for a breath. And then step the right knee back to meet the left, coming into tabletop. Take a moment, find your foundation. And then we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, lift and extend the left leg back. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of your left hand to come into lizard pose. Readjust your stance if needed. You can slide that right knee back. And then ground down through the hands, lift up through the heart, and allow the hips to sink down. Stretching out that right hip flexor. Now you can stay here and just feel this stretch. If you'd like to take a quad stretch, go ahead and bend the right knee, reach your left hand back to grab the foot. If you'd like to take it one step further, you can roll over to the outer blade of your left foot and open up the left hip, allowing your left knee to fall away from your body, feeling a deep stretch in the front of the right hip and the outside of your left hip. Stay with the breath. And then gently release the foot. Come back into lizard if you're not already there. Take one more breath here. And then step the left knee back to meet the right, moving into a wide-legged child's pose. So bring the big toes together, spread the knees as wide as is comfortable, and then sit the hips back. Reaching your fingers towards the top of the mat as you relax your forehead down. Soften through your heart and allow your hips to sink closer towards your heels. Taking 2 deep breaths here. And then gently lift yourself back up onto all fours, cross the ankles, and then come into a seated position on the mat. Gently turn to face the long edge of your mat. Extend the legs out wide to come into a straddle, spreading the legs as wide as is comfortable. Press both heels down into the mat and flex your feet. So just take a moment to find your foundation, grounding down through your sit bones. Take a big breath in as you lengthen up through the spine. And then as you exhale, walk the hands forward and come into a forward fold, going as far as your body will allow. Feeling a deep stretch in the hips and the inner thighs. Breathing deeply. With each inhale, finding length in the spine. And with each exhale, allowing yourself to release a little bit deeper. And then on your next inhale, slowly lift yourself up, bend into the knees, and come into butterfly pose, bringing the soles of the feet together and allowing your knees to fall open. Take a deep breath in to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, slowly begin to hinge forward at the hips, stopping halfway. Just holding here for a moment, noticing any stretching sensations in the hips. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can come down further, going as far as is comfortable. Elongating through the spine, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And then on your next inhale, slowly lift your chest back up. Use your hands to draw the knees together and begin to shift the knees from side to side. So a windshield wiper movement with the legs. Just releasing any bit of tension or soreness you may be feeling. And then come back to center, cross the legs in front of you to come into a comfortable seated position on the mat. Place your hands over to your knees and close your eyes. Start to bring your awareness inwards. Noticing how you feel physically, mentally, and energetically. Noticing any changes in your body from when you started. Maybe you feel a little more open, a little more relaxed. Just taking one last moment for yourself. And once you're ready, bring the palms together in front of your heart, taking this opportunity to bow down in gratitude for yourself and for your beautiful practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. May you stay well and always continue to shine. Namaste.